All right. Good evening, Who That Nation. Welcome to the WDN Chatline podcast. This is the host CB, and I'm here with my two co-hosts. I'm here with WD, and I'm here with the MOD Saints Uptown. Fellas, we got a lot to get into. Just want to know how y'all feeling tonight, fam.
Feeling good, man. Feeling real good.
Yeah, I'm feeling good, man. You know, we got a lot to discuss with the Saints regarding the Saints, so let's get into it.
Okay, and Who That Nation, I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your work week. I know our Saints is not have started the way we wanted them to start it, but we will get into all of that. I do want to say before we start, I had a busy weekend. I was working mandatory overtime and stuff like that. So I know the game was on Sunday morning, but like I said, I've been busy, hadn't had time to get to this post game. So for the ones that think we just running away, that we don't do that over here. We show up, win, lose, or draw, and we're gonna discuss about the outcome. So that's what's been going on, on our end. Just busy, but we're here. Game is a few days away over. So we'll chirp on that, but we most definitely want to talk about the state of the Saints that we're in right now. So that's that. But yeah, that's basically what tonight's show is going to be about. We're going to chirp on the results of that game, and then we're going to talk about the current position that we're in right now. So let's just go to the comment section. Let's shout them out right quick. Shout out to Brandon McGowan. Who that to you? Shout out to Travis 504. OG in the building. Shout out to all y'all, man, in the comments and
Shout out to everybody in the comments.
Big Facts.
Man,
Travis
Junior,
504.
my man Trav. RG was good.
So shout out to all y'all that's tuned in. We'll post your comments up. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into this game. Like I said, it's 2 days past. I know we're supposed to be moving on, which we are. But we just want to, give our takeaways from the game. So fellas, what's y'all's takeaway? What's y'all's takeaway? Good and bad.
Uptown?
Um, we still playing undisciplined. We still turning the ball over unnecessarily. Well, any turnover is unnecessarily, if you ask me. We still doing the stuff that bad teams do. You understand? Bad teams get penalties and stuff. Bad teams don't play, good on in three phases of the game. That's what bad teams do. You understand? And is now, man, we in what, the fifth game now?
Yeah.
5 games in, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it's starting to look like our identity. And I don't know, man. DA gonna have to do something to turn this ship around. Unless we're gonna have a really, really pathetic season, bro. You understand? This doggone offensive line, man, ain't hitting ain't hitting worth the damn. And all of the problems, to be honest with you, all of the problems really is on the other side of the ball. The defense pretty much been doing their job. They held the Vikings came into our red zone 4 times and they held them to 4 field goals. I mean, what more can you ask for? You understand? I mean, we're not making plays, man. When we need to make plays on the offensive side of the ball, the offensive line has looked like horse shit, all season. People been all the finger pointing and starting and this, that, and the third. The pre-snap penalties. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention, the shitty calls that we've been getting from the refs too. I'm beginning to think that, man, maybe, I don't know, bro. Like, if this continues, is DA the man for the job? I mean, then we bought Doug Marrone in to be the offensive line coach, and the offensive line looking worse than ever right now. There's a particular blitz, man, that the Falcons is doing us, and every team has done that blitz to us since we played the Falcons. Now, if I can see it, I'm pretty sure they can see it.
Facts.
And it's a damn shame, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I expected better out of this offensive line, man. This is mostly a veteran group. In fact, it's an all veteran group. I expected much better from them.
That's the biggest.
And the way that they playing, bro, like, I hate to do the finger pointing thing, man, but it's seeming like the damn coach not really, motivating them. Because, even with the makeshift shit that we had last season, bro, the offensive line played better than this.
Right. I mean, like you said, you got a lot of vets on this team. You wouldn't think that we would be leading the league in penalties and turnovers. Well, not takeaways, turnovers and penalties. We're first in the league in both of those categories. This is a veteran team. This type of things, especially undisciplined football, you kind of tend to get that with younger type teams, or if you got a new set of line or a new set of structure going on. This band kind of been gelled together, especially defensively and on the offensive side. I mean, it's not a lot of new to the group. I really don't get why we is playing on this the football turnovers, and this is happening by the vet players. Kamar had a key fumble in the Panthers game. Ingram had a key fumble in the Bucks game. The quarterbacks, you got two vets. We'll get into Andy's play, but like it's happening with vet players. It's not rookies out here getting rookie mistakes and stuff. This is vet players that's doing this stuff. But yeah, everybody gets blamed, for it, but it starts with DA. I mean, I won't go as far as saying is he the man for the job, because I believe every new head coach, you gotta give them a chance to see if is they gonna be able to get this thing turned around or not. So basically, a year expectations like this and the start we done got off to. Now we gonna see this DA got what it take, to turn this shit around. And if he don't, then yeah, those questions will be fair questions. Because this group that we have is no reason. It's no reason at all, no excuse, that we should end the season like this. That we shouldn't even be off to this start. But it's a full season. You got to see, is he gonna get these troops rallied around, and get this thing right. It's definitely not the start, that's expected. It's no excuse at all.
Well, let me tell you
Receivers are hurting. We got the receivers. It's no excuse. No
I don't
excuse.
mind. Pardon me from cutting you off, CB. But you said, right, and I didn't even know this, right, that we lead the league in penalties and turnovers.
Yep.
Bro, that's what bad teams do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what teams do, man, that go 3-13 and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? That's bad football play. That's undisciplined, bro, and all that, man. That when you seeing that kind of stuff go on, bro, that's stuff that's come from coaching. That's coaching right there. You understand? He's not getting through to these dudes, man, telling them they need to stop the damn pre-snap penalties, man. You understand? We get on the roll, we get a penalty, man. Then next thing you know, we get backed up, and then we don't never recover from that. It kills the drive. And these and bro, and we talking about the damn turnovers, bro. The turnovers are not being made primarily by no first or second year players. We got AK fumbling the ball. We got Mark Ingram fumbling the ball. We got Jameis throwing interceptions. We got Andy Dalton fumbling the ball. We got Deontay Harden on Deontay what's his name is Hardy throwing
Right.
the damn ball. You understand what I'm saying? People that's been around here forever, man, making these careless, piss poor ass mistakes. And I'm gonna tell you something else too, right? People don't want to harp on him, man, but he deserved to get some criticism too, bro. What the hell is going on with you, Mr. Will Lutz? He has not been consistent this season. It's like we facing some of the same bullshit problems that we was facing last season. Almost exactly.
But you want to know what's funny? You got the rookie on the offensive side being the standout. You got a rookie being the highlight on the offensive side. And on the defensive side, you got a second-year player being the highlight. Pete Warner is not considered a vet as of yet. So you got two newbies out here being the highlights of the team. I mean, that's just
Bro,
interesting.
I don't know if these dudes thought maybe they looked at and got into their own hype. They looked at what they look like on paper and all this, that, and the third. They thought it was gonna be easy, like teams was gonna lay down for them or something.
Right.
Ain't nobody laying down for us, and more importantly, man, the refs ain't laying down for us at all.
And they know this. They know, dude. They know the refs ain't laying down. They know that. But we still turning the ball over, miss opportunities and things of that such. Now, as far as Deontay Hardy, yeah, absolutely. I ain't gonna go 100% on him, and the reason why they hadn't been implementing him in the offense, and I believe that he should. Now, as far as the special teams, yeah, special teams, he definitely got to get right on there. It's no excuse. I don't know if his contract issue thing. I don't know if he in or out, but if anything, he hurting his own self. If he trying to take his contract to the field and not really try to eat like that. That's hurting your own self. But I ain't gonna buy that with him. Special teams, yeah, he got to do good. But the offensive side, this is like I was saying with the Tampa game. They were trying to force feed the deep ball. Why not put another guy that can run those that's just as fast as Hardy, so you can draw attention, take more pressure off of Olave, with the deep ball. That was my argument with that. If you're gonna try to look for the deep ball with that, why not have Hardy out there with him and try to take away some of that attention?
I,
So yeah,
I, I'm starting to reevaluate, man. Think about a bunch of things, bro. It's like, I expected Carmichael to be a better play caller too. You understand? Half the time I don't know what the hell he's trying to achieve. You understand what I'm saying? He's calling plays, but I don't know what he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're gonna run the football, bro, run the football. If you're gonna throw the football, throw the football. You understand? And like, don't be force feeding it, bro. You understand? That time, bro, when they went like 15 times and shit. You understand? To Olave, that shit that was unnecessary and
you
stupid.
got two dogs. You got two other dogs. Like, come on, we shouldn't be having to force feed nobody the football unless they giving it to us. That's what's like I said. If it was something that they seeing, why not put another guy in there so you can really get if you seeing something that you want to attack, you think you see it. Why not put another guy in there where you can make the vision more clear and you can definitely get the pass off. But I mean, that's just an example. I'm not trying to go back on game, but we talking about the state of the team. These is things that has contributed to where we're at now. And it's nothing. Olave, yeah, we know Olave gonna be a dog. But we shouldn't be sitting here only talking about Chris Olave on the offensive side of the ball. Not only him.
Say, bro, when he saw that the offensive line, when he be seeing they be having trouble like that, you understand? Where's the screens? Where's the quick dump off passes? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Stop having, you seeing what's going on, but you got Jameis dropping back 5 and 7 step drops. You understand? You got to do stuff, man, to combat that, man. You understand? To take them out of that kind of mind state, that kind of a mode. I don't know what this dude doing, man. I thought he was.
Bless you.
They used to say how the old folks said, "Must be the truth when you sneeze." You understand? But I thought this dude would be a better play caller than that, man. Knowing that he been tooling underneath Sean Payton, man, since 2006. You know what I'm saying? This shitty ass calls, man. These play calls that he been calling, and when we running the ball well, he stopped running the ball, and then next thing you know, he start throwing it all over the place. No, bro, you got to do that, man. Here it is, right? I'm gonna say something. I'm talking about the team that we dislike the most. You understand? I saw their team run the football, and run the football last Sunday. I don't think that Mariota had 15 attempts throughout the second half of that game. If you're running the football and it's being successful, keep running the football. And from what I didn't ascertain so far, man, this offensive line seemed like they better at running the football.
Yep.
Because they can't pass block worth a damn now. And I can't believe it, bro. You understand? Ain't none of them dudes on that line, no damn rookie. You would expect this to be happening if we had Trevor starting to somebody. It's like I almost wish Trevor come back now. And we ain't seen him play a damn lick of football.
It's true. Yeah. I mean, and hopefully we can see his return with, in a couple of weeks. But yeah, we had seen him play a lit, but we still kind of like, well, hopefully it really can't get no worse. So
And think about this, bro, for a minute, right? Why in the hell did Latavius Murray look better running behind that shitty offensive line than Kamara has looked and Ingram? How? That's something to really, really think about and ponder. And then we do some dumb shit, like put him on the practice squad or something, and then he gets signed to Denver.
I think that's more of a rhythm thing. Ingram, I thought Ingram, he ran the ball well a couple of times, but what hurt both him and Kamara is, those fumbles. You're rotating guys in and out. I forgot. I think that was maybe the Bucks game where we was running the ball, even with Tony Jones Jr. and Dwayne Washington. They was running pretty well too. But one, like you said, we don't run the ball enough. That's a huge problem. But I just think the ball securities and the rhythm just hasn't been there. Man, and Latavius Murray, I think he's hungry. So
yeah, but like shit. I mean, if that's what he's worried about, why the hell he worried about that? I mean, it's not like we fumbling and throwing interceptions.
Also, you got to think about it. Kamara, he has rib injuries. And I think Ingram, he got a bit of injury as well,
which made it more imperative that we kept Latavius.
Yep.
Which we didn't do.
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, I seen a tweet by Underhill said that the Saints offered him a spot on the 53.
Yeah, three, number three, and I think that's a problem. I mean,
I mean, but you got the Broncos situation. He'd have a better chance.
yeah,
He'd be getting more reps because when AKM Mark gets back, I mean that's what I know. That's what Latavius was looking at.
Man, I'm looking at it like this, right? Now that whole thing seemed like a huge waste of goddamn time. Now, had we won the game with him playing well like that, I feel like, hey, we got something out of it. And I know that it sounds like spoiled milk, but it is what it is. It seemed like a huge waste of goddamn time. And I'm like, here it is. They went there and signed Latavius Murray, and I saw Tony Jones run the football pretty good for us. Why did they have a need to sign him anyway? And they looked like they were so convinced with Dwayne Washington. He had ended up like third on our depth chart at one point.
I have a problem with the run game in general, and that's been beyond this season. I mean, we just don't run the ball enough. I feel like we can run the ball well, and we just don't run it enough. I'm not saying run the ball every goddamn play, but when they get going, man. So the fact that they just don't run the ball enough, it don't matter who the QB is. It just feel like we got to throw the ball more than run the ball, and that to me just don't make no sense. You know, when we had Jameis come in, we was sitting up there talking about, hey man, he gonna have a run game now, and all this stuff. Well, it's like no matter who the quarterback is, we out here throwing the rock more than anything. Ain't running the ball enough. We got it's like every year, man, we got so many running backs. We got 3 to 4 running backs. And still don't establish a consistent run game. And like I said, that goes beyond this season. I'm sorry. Go ahead, CB.
No, go. I was just gonna say and be efficient with it when we do run.
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't like we getting stopped. I mean, adding Taysom in the run attack in the running game that helps tremendously.
Every
The reps Taysom been getting on the sneaks and teams know what's coming and we still be effective at it.
every time that we did that the Saints have ever made a concerted effort, a real concerted effort to run the football, we ran it well and we dominated.
And also to take it into account, I mean, you got to think about the O line too. Like as far as the penalties and stuff, every time we have a nice play, a nice run, it gets called back as well. Can't forget about that. So
right.
And then again, that plays a part with the rhythm. So,
but I think right that if we establish a run, that would help them out in turn, bro, because they taking it to people. And I think that might even energize them and motivate them to want to pass block better.
I see this comment right here. Shout out to Flymer said, I think we should continue letting Dalton be the QB.
I agree for one more week. I agree for one more week. Because here's the thing. Let me get into this game. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Every week, the refs they do something, and I think more so of this game, this is where the refs like really affected us, like to the point where I feel like this is like that's a huge reason why we lost the game. But also the frustration is this time around, I feel like we lost as a collective unit. Yeah, man, I thought Dalton played good. I thought he played good, minus the fumble. He didn't play perfect, but he played good. Like Rep said, who joined our show the other day, man, they don't blitz. The Vikings don't blitz. So, right. The O line. This was the best the O line has looked in any game. But yeah, I thought Dalton looked good. I would like to see him at least one more week.
Well, I put it like this, right? I like to see him as long as it takes for Jameis to get back on the field. You understand? And I don't know if he's going to ever be 100%. judging from the injuries that he sustained. You know what I'm saying? But I still think that Jameis offers us the best chance to win.
Well, I mean, I'm just looking at it like this. I'm calling it for what it is. Dalton, this is the best the offense look. So I'm giving at least one more week. You know, he's gonna play as long as Jameis is hurt. But if he come out looking good again next week, then I'm gonna say give him another week.
Uh,
And
I,
so
The
on and
only
so on.
the only reason
and I don't know if I don't know, quote unquote, if he looked good or not.
It was good enough to win. It was good enough to put us in position to win. I'll say that. I'm not gonna say that he played great, but at the end of the day, to say that we didn't have our best weapons in Michael Thomas and AK, I thought he looked really, really solid. Enough to put us in position to win. So I'll give him another week for sure. It looked better than any, as far as a total of four quarters. It looked better than any other game
The
this
only
season.
reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, you understand, to be quite honest with you, right, is that look, if we really talk about, you know, A and B leading to C, you understand what I'm saying? First of all, right, if this man don't get his back all fractured up from the shitty old line, you understand what I'm saying? I think that was relating to Jameis' poor play is the fact that he got fractures in his back. And when your back is jacked up like that, man, that messes with a whole lot of your motor skills.
Yeah,
yeah, you
I'm
got.
gonna say. Go ahead, CB.
No, I was just gonna say. I mean, well, we do need to know that Minnesota wasn't sending no blitzes like that. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. I'm fully
yeah,
aware.
Andy Dalton he wasn't dealing with guys just bone rushing them, as opposed our divisional people. They
Absolutely.
was sending 4 people. I mean, they always been playing us like that. They just rush 4 the majority of the game, and it kind of allow the rest of
Yeah, they didn't bring no heat.
yeah, they really want bringing heat. So we don't know how Andy would have who stood up because he was gonna get pressure the way our O line, been pass blocking. He was gonna, have to deal with some of that, but he didn't because Minnesota wasn't sending it like that. As of with Jameis had to deal with that 3 weeks in a row. With that blitzing, that ain't
With
taking
an
none away
offensive
from
line that wasn't able to pick it up at all.
Dalton played good though. Right.
And you know what's funny? I'm saying, I mean, look, I still stand by what I say. I want to at least see him for another week, but it's not like Seahawks defense is any better either. So, so it is. It
And
is
yeah,
what
he won't have to deal with we won't have to deal with Jamal Adams blitzing.
mm.
That's really his bread and butter. So we won't have to deal with all pro blitzer in Jamal Adams. But I mean, if Jameis not ready to go, yeah, I mean I'm totally fine with Dalton. But honestly, I mean, if we sitting here starting, I think the team's playing
Plus,
was
man, the reason why I say that Jameis offers us the best chance to win is because no matter what you guys say, man, I think Jameis knows the offense better too.
I
You
mean, we
know?
we agree. We agree. The problem is just like you. That's part of your thoughts.
Yeah,
He's probably not going to be healthy anytime soon. So I mean,
I
him
think
being fully healthy probably gives us the best chance to win. But if he ain't healthy anytime soon, then we need to see Dalton out there. We in a hole right now because I don't. I mean, I feel like this. I said it the past show, maybe two shows ago, but man, Jameis shouldn't have played the Carolina game. He probably shouldn't have played the Bucks game either, just because of the injuries.
yeah, you
But
shouldn't have.
but I get why he played. I mean, I get the pressure is on him because this is his career that he's thinking about as far as the future go. You know, he feel like if he doesn't get his shot, it's probably over for him. So I understand where he's coming from, but
Yeah,
if
he got
if you out there risking injuries and stuff like that, that's not going to help your case.
yeah, because you got an injured back and an injured ankle.
But let's keep it real with the. I mean, me, I'm not gonna make it like a Jameis and Dalton. I mean, I know some Saints fans, talking about going with Dalton, but the game plan when they missed out on Deshaun Watson, the game plan was to we're gonna see what Jameis does. He have what it takes to be our franchise quarterback. They didn't bring Andy Dalton in saying, okay, we're gonna make them two battle that whoever wins the job or whatever
No,
case may
because they
happen.
gave
Dalton,
James
they
a
don't
job
view
outright.
Dalton as no franchise
You're
quarterback.
right, because they gave James a job outright.
Right. So they not viewing Dalton like, okay, he can be our franchise guy. It's either Jameis gonna be our franchise guy or they gonna look elsewhere. So if Jameis basically if Dalton end up taking his spot or something like that, then that means we're gonna be looking for a quarterback this offseason.
Oh, I mean, look, one we we talked about it last show, CG. I mean, let's keep it real. Before they resigned Jameis, they were sitting up here flying Gale to Atlanta to go see Watson.
Yes.
And I mean, I look, I don't want to, I'm not, I'm rooting for Jameis, man. But it is what it is. It's a business, you know. If they see a better quarterback out there, if they find better ways to try to win games, then I'm all for it. It's a business.
I believe.
So I mean, I think regardless, right now the way it's playing out so far, and I know we got a long season to go, but right now it just look like they're gonna be looking for another quarterback. But we'll see what happens.
Yep. I agree, bro. Because I think regardless of the situation, they should be looking for another quarterback.
Oh yeah, and look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I mean, and I know I ain't the only one. This should be a lot of people right now. Um, the dual threat quarterbacks, they are dominating the league right now, and I'm tired of looking at them on the opposing teams. I am. I don't know if we can get one, but I'm just saying I'm so tired. I'm so tired of looking at all these quarterbacks. I'm like, man, these guys they just making every throw look so easy, running and everything like that. But I mean, I'm not gonna go too far because the off season is far away. We just started the season, and I'm not willing to give up on the season yet because I thought, despite the fact that we lost this game, and I did think it was a collective unit. I want to get on this defense, in particular. One guy, well, really the secondary in general, how they lost at the end of the game. But I just think, I think we saw some good things in this game. There was some good things, like y'all see, Pete Warner, Olave, the young guys, they are leading the show right now. But I saw a lot. I saw some good things, man. It was actually good to see the offense in rhythm a lot of times. The pass rush came back to life. It was good to see Davenport, Cameron Jordan, even Catavius Street get a sack or so. Man, it was just some things did come. Tyrann Matthew, man. As much as I was talking about him at free safety, I wanted to see him play a strong safety because I felt like he just ain't a good enough replacement of Marcus Williams, but he showed what the Honey Badger usually does. Snagged the interception, our first and only interception. So I mean, I did see some good things in this game. Unfortunately, we lost, and we are 1-3 right now, and the schedule gets tougher. So I mean, I'm encouraged to what I saw. I feel like the way this division is, and I get that we are in a hole right now at 1-3. This division sucks. I think the NFC conference as a whole is manageable, at least to try to do something right now. It's not too late. It's far from too late. But I just see that we do have some opportunities to get it together. But if we're going to get it together, we got to get it together now and not later.
Together like really, really immediate. You understand? Because the slip is gonna slip away, bro.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? And like the games that I thought that we could have had some get right. You understand? Punk ass Panthers Vikings.
And I'm so mad that you brought that up because look, I'm a Carolina Panthers is a horrible football team, and the fact that we lost to them, dog, it just it just shows just how bad this team has been playing undisciplined, the offensive woes and stuff like that, bro. They suck, man. And really, that if anything irritates me, that irritates me more than this loss. I mean, I understand it's how we lost, and we could have went into overtime and stuff like that. It was a close one, but just the fact that we lost to them in their state, you got Baker Mayfield with a 15 passer rating or something like that,
Yeah.
bro. I'm just like, dog, come on, man. Ain't no way you could be last in
Yeah,
this.
you would think that these dudes, brother, they would suck, that they would have some pride about themselves, man, and come out and play, brother.
This team got way too much talent, bro. The vets from offense, defense, special teams, bro. Like, what is going on, bro? I know management and coaching and all that plays a huge part in this, but it's just I know these dudes can win more games than what's going on right, and that's just the frustrating part.
Right.
Man, I'm like,
Yeah.
look, it's getting to the point, bro, that we have the talent. You understand? It's gotta be. You gotta start looking at the coaching and shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's what we're doing.
because that's ridiculous, man. This team now for 4 weeks now, they've been making the same careless ass mistakes. You understand? The offensive line coach is doing a horrible job. I mean, seeing the same damn blitz. You understand what I'm saying? The only team that didn't do this damn blitz was the damn Minnesota Vikings. And no, they did it too last week. On one of the few times that they did bring some heat. And we can't pick up that same stupid ass blitz.
There's a lot of things, and like we said before, we ain't used to seeing no 12 men on the field. Usually, the opposing team they doing that, but it ain't never us. That was the first time I seen that from us in a while. I'm like, wow, that was a couple of games ago. I forgot which game, but the stuff like that, that's the stuff like that we just ain't used to seeing, And I know we expected some type of drop off or something like that, but it's just too undisciplined at this point. It's not, nothing is. It's just the fundamental things, man. We got to get it together, bro. If we gonna do something, we got to get those things together. If anything,
Yeah,
those smaller things are hurting us.
Yeah, like blocking.
Yeah,
but do you? I mean, I understand. I'm not trying to defend none of the coaches, DA, none of them.
Mm-hmm.
The play calling, definitely all of that. But I'm saying, like, far as the disciplinary part of the side of the matter, fumbling the football, is that coaching or is that the players? Like the offensive line getting their ass killed up front, is that the coach or is the player just getting whipped?
I mean, look, this is how I look at it. It could. I get where you're coming from. The execution, first of all, I don't think the play calling. I thought the play calling was good this past game.
I think it is. I think it is coaching, CB, and let me tell you why. Right? You understand? A part of coaching is also being motivational. You understand what I'm saying? You can motivate these guys, man. Even if the defensive line is better than you, you can motivate them, man, to play better, to play together, to play as a unit. You understand what I'm saying? That's what good coaches do. They have their teams to overcome all odds, bro. They come out victorious, whatever those odds may be. So, because these dudes, right? All these dudes, we know all these dudes played for Sean Payton too, and they were not playing like this.
And I mean, and it also plays a part in personnel decisions as well. I mean, we know who Caesar is. You know what I'm saying? We know who he is. So it's like at this point.
And bro, it ain't really been him this season.
It's been a combination of everybody, but I mean, he's still him. He's still him, and not him in a good way, because I know that's the common thing right now. But
yeah, I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying, Uptown. I'm just like fumbling the football.
Absolutely, yeah. That's why I agree. Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
because
I mean, it's multiple players.
it's multiple players. It's not the same people fumbling. I know Mark Ingram, he got two, but it's Kamara. You got Deontay Hardy. You got Dalton. It's multiple guys. Even the lobby fumble. Even the lobby fumble. I mean, that was
Yeah, but that's what I'm about to say. The only rookie that has fumbled for us was Olave, and then he fumbled at the end of the game that was really virtually out of touch. You understand? Just trying to make a play. So it's been all our veterans and stuff screwing up.
Okay, I see a comment about Charles Wilson said y'all need to chill. We will be okay. Preseason has a lot to do with that slow
ain't
start.
no chilling, no 1-3.
Definitely disagree with the preseason has a lot to do. We it is chill, but the talent that we brought out there week one that we got on this roster, we got a right to be upset right now. We're not sitting here throwing in the towel or nothing like that. I
Hey,
mean, but I'm saying, what do you want us to do? I mean,
and
what is you doing? Is you sit here saying, "Oh, everything gonna be all right"? I mean, we sit here got three dogs on the offensive side at receiver. We got an All Pro running back, and we got different all kind of weapons on offense, and we sit here stalling week in and out. But we need to chill and just sit back and like everything gonna be good and gravy.
Kakuna Makata. Well, I say this so
Man,
wrong.
come on, bro.
let me tell you what he's saying, bro. He talking about we need to chill and all that, and it's a slow start and the preseason and all that, right? You understand? If that's the case, then right, the Philadelphia Eagles is 4-0. I mean, they went through the same preseason and all that shit too. You understand? But they still 4-0. So that makes absolutely no sense, man. When you set up yourself, man, for low expectations, bro, that's what you're gonna get. You understand?
Man,
This team, man, has always been better than that.
exactly. And it's a bunch of vets.
At least since 2006, this team been better than that. To be more accurate. So we can't be, man, and then we losing to the punk ass Panthers and the Vikings. Man, them two teams suck. I don't care what nobody said. We shouldn't be losing to them.
Shouldn't have been losing to the Bucks either, because the Bucks. I ain't gonna even get into that one.
No reason why we should be 1-3.
Every game, I feel like every game was winnable, man. That we lost. That's also the annoying part. Every game was winnable.
Yeah, very much so winnable. And I hate to bring this up, but when the rubber meet the road, we all got screwed out of those games in some kind of way by the refs.
Mm-hmm.
When the rubber actually met the road. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't talking about the self-inflicted stuff that we did, but when it was time and stuff where we could have seized momentum, those are the times, bro, when the refs did to cause some horrible shit on us. All the time.
I'm sorry. I'm reading that comment. Since 0906, 14 to 6. I was thinking about those defenses too, man. I really was, dog.
Oh yeah, that was hell. But I mean, like none of us is throwing in the towel. I mean, we not.
Nah.
Well, do we got a right to be upset? Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. We gotta come on now. Like, what is we doing here? Like, we thinking, things just going, just automatically twist like that. We talking about this is fumbles and turnovers. It's one thing if the team going out there, you fighting hard, and the other team is just a better ball club. This is another thing if, man, you sit here fumbling here and there, throwing turning. I mean, we doing everything to lose the ball game. Like, hell yeah, we're gonna be pissed off. All of our losses, we contributed to all three of those losses. It wasn't they was the better ball club. And then we know how the refs gonna get involved. I mean, and the team knows this. The teams know we close in the ball game. It's a good chance the refs might might throw a call against us, or not call a type of play that was put
That's the
upon
time
us.
when DA should rally the team up and tell them, look, bro, you understand? Y'all need to go out there and play fast and physical and play discipline. You understand? Watch the ticky tack calls. You understand? Do the right thing. You know the bullshit coming.
Well, we agree with you there, Charles.
Yeah, we agree with Charles, but when are they gonna realize that?
Yeah,
You understand?
that's been an issue. It ain't just this season.
And then people, man, telling me stuff like, Kamara can run outside, can't run inside and all that, man. Did that in the third.
Ain't no use
Man,
in
you gotta
saying that we ain't doing it. Shit. What? Come on.
shit, man. You gotta make that shit work.
Yeah, like I know the offense has been it's been the main issue too, But I do gotta say something defense wise, particularly in this game. I expected Marshawn Lattimore to win his battle. I said he was gonna win this battle. He lost that battle, man. Justin Jefferson. Look, Lattimore, he been playing good this season, but this game in general, he lost that battle, man. He did. Just Jets, he took it to him. He did.
Right.
And
Lattimore, bro, I don't know if that's part of his edge or what. He need to stop all that trash talking and shit. You understand? Because I think sometimes that shit affects him too, man.
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
Jefferson's a beast. I get that, but still, I want 50-50. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like that played a huge part in why the game ended the way it did.
Right. Yeah,
I
Jefferson the
agree.
dog, but Sean the dog as well. So yeah, it's a give and take. Yeah, we not ain't about to take a straight up loss and then just say Jefferson the dog. Like yeah, it's a give and take. Two dogs fighting. He gonna have
The
some to
only
lose
thing
on.
is, right, I don't think he scored a touchdown on Lattimore. Because the touchdown he scored was on some kind of a reverse or some shit.
Yeah,
But he ate him up for the yards.
I ain't gonna hold you though. Thielen was eating too. Maybe not as much, but he was eating too. So it's like, bro, I'm so tired of Adam Thielen, dog. Yeah, I am.
I
I'm
thought he
tired of
was kind of. I thought he was kind of getting washed up last year or the year
shit. You heard what
before.
I said last year, huh? I said, man, look, Adebo, I think Adebo good, but man, Thielen just, man, it's just something about him, man. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but that dude, tired of seeing that dude, man. It's just certain players, dog, in the league, man. Just tired of them, man. They good like that.
Shaw's thoughts on this comment right here, RG.
Switch turn around, but if it doesn't, then it don't pan out fairly. It just maybe set the stage possibly for Sean Payton to come back. Y'all. Man, Sean Payton ain't coming back to coach us.
I mean, look, while I'm not against that, I'm going to say I'm not going to sit up here and beg for him because he chose to leave. He left, and first of all, half of his decision making that plays a huge part in why we in this predicament to begin with, and he dipped. So that's how I look at it.
Because where's Peyton Turner at? He chose him. What is
hmm
Peyton Turner doing?
hmm
Is he out there getting gritty, or is he on the
hmm
sideline or playing special teams?
And
Is he out there getting busy with the fellas, or what he doing?
I mean, we gonna do that, man. I'm gonna say it like this: you have 1 year without Drew Brees, and now it's time for you to leave. It's time for you to dip. That, I, that's pretty interesting to me. I don't know.
Yup.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna call
Yeah,
it for what it
what the
is.
hell? What the hell, Peyton Turner? I'm gonna do a segment on that one. So y'all be on the lookout for that. That was gonna be my first little segment of the week. We'll start doing a question per week on a topic. That's gonna be the first one. I was just interested seeing the defensive line this game. They did get more pressure to the quarterback. They actually touched the quarterback a few times. So Kirk got touched a few times. So that's something positive for the defensive line because Brady wasn't getting touched. Baker wasn't getting touched. And we know Mariota wasn't getting touched. But Kirk got touched this game, so that's a good, start. But Peyton Turner wasn't a part of that, to my knowledge. And I want to know where the man at. He
First
first
round pick.
round draft pick. Where is he at?
We don't know where he at, man. And they even had a game this season that he was inactive. They called up Tano and made him inactive.
Yeah.
That's very, very interesting when you think about it. Where are you, bro? You understand? We need all hands on deck now. Especially with the fact that we losing like we losing and stuff now. We need people to make plays, man.
I forgot that fake punt even happened. Yeah, that too. I forgot that happened.
See,
And you know what? I knew that was gonna happen. By the way, anytime it's 4th and short, we talking about 4th and 3, 4th and 4, or less. I'm always thinking fake. I'm always thinking it.
yeah,
I'm always thinking it.
and then we allow the fake to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Understand that, and those little small things right there is showing that we getting out coached.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? And that right there, I think they end up scoring a field goal or something off from that drive. That would have been a 3 and out.
That right there, that's the difference between them, kicking that field goal to win. That you take that field goal off, it's a tie ball game. So
Yup.
it's different factors that went into that game that could have determined the outcome of the game.
But DA gotta have his people, man, prepared for that, bro. We need to be more prepared for those kind of things, man. Good teams is prepared for all that kind of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know what the hell, bro. There's not much else, man, that I can really add, man, to how this performance, bro. I think I done said it all. You
Yeah,
know,
it's pretty.
I hope that we be ready, man, to play the Seahawks. It'd be a damn shame we losing them.
Well, I mean, pretty much we played the same team last year, minus who, um, Bobby Wagner and Jamal Adams, basically playing the same team. So we got Marshawn going up against DK. This is another potentially, you know, physical matchup. You seen how it went with them two last year. So hopefully DA, push on the side. Hey, get greedy with him, get busy, but just think we can't have these penalties, unnecessary, penalties and stuff.
Yeah, but
And
I know what Marshawn gonna do. He gonna be talking shit to him too because they were talking shit last season them too.
last season they was at it. But
Yeah, they kind
maybe
of threw up
that's why
last
DA got to step in this week. Be like, hey, you see what we've been doing? We've been shooting our own self in the foot, So this
Look,
week, hey,
I tell you
get
what.
gritty with them, but I mean, you got to use your head.
I tell you what, DK better cool it because I remember the shit he was putting last year. And if he don't cool it this game, he gonna end up riding that damn court, unlike going to the bathroom like last time.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah, it doesn't get any easier. I know, we going back to the crib, and that ain't even saying too much right now. We got a lot, we got to get our home field advantage back. It's a lot of things that we got to do as a ball club. So just because we going back to the crib, that ain't no advantage right now. We got to get that mojo back. And we facing a team that we won a tight ball game against last year. Gino eating this shit. I mean, I ain't, trying to get, we're gonna talk about that matchup later this week. But I'm just saying it doesn't. We're not about to get a slap on the wrist this week.
no, he's
So
not.
turnaround gotta be now. Turnaround has to happen now. I'm not calling for
We have to
DA.
put
I'm
together,
not.
man. I ain't gonna be satisfied until we put together full good quarters of football, bro, from all three phases of the game.
I ain't gonna be satisfied till we over 500.
Well, those type of things should lead to wins.
Yeah, you know that.
Needless to say that. You understand? That's what we need to do, bro. You understand? Because I done seen one good quarter here, one good quarter there, one good quarter here. You understand? And it's not even in the same game. One good quarter in the Falcons game, one good quarter in the Yucks game, one good quarter in the Punk Ass Panther game, one good quarter in this game here.
Wait, we had a good quarter in the Panthers game.
Well, I don't know, bro.
Nah,
Nah,
hell no.
you understand that shit? Well, it was about to be good until AK fumbled.
Those things, that's what it cost us. But like I said, I mean, I'm not giving up on DA. I'm not going to question whether he the right man. We gotta see. He definitely he got off to a 1-0 start. Now he done got the team is in a slump. So this gonna show is he really built to be a head coach? Because now you getting faced with adversity early. You're not starting off 4-0 and all this, everything dandy. You got some real hitters on this team, and we're in a slump. So you being the leaders, you gonna help get the troops out. Or I mean, this is where you
Yep,
know,
this is
this where
about
he got to get busy at right here.
yeah. He about to get tested.
Yup.
He about to get tested, bro. You understand what I'm saying? This is his test now.
We go 1-4. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough to get out of with this schedule coming up. We got so it has to happen this week. Has to.
Yes, it has.
Cannot get 1-4 in the whole. Can't. So we're gonna see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I believe him. I mean, I trust him. I trust him.
So I don't think we got anything else we can add to that, CB.
That's pretty much wrap tonight's show up. Y'all got any final thoughts before we go ahead and wrap this thing up?
No, just like, comment, subscribe, share the video to people. You understand? We appreciate y'all coming out and dealing with us. And especially after tough losses and stuff like that. We see y'all keep rocking with us. We appreciate that. We appreciate hearing from everyone. Um, we look forward to hearing from you guys. We'll take calls and stuff on the next show that we do, in preview for the Seattle Seahawks.
Right.
All right. That's about it. Anybody else got anything else? You got anything else going on, CB?
WD, you got any thoughts?
Oh man,
Final
I
thoughts?
approve. I approve Uptown message. I don't have nothing else to say. Shout out to the viewers. Shout out to everybody, man. We are in this thing together. Let's get this win next week.
Yeah. So everybody think positive, man. Think positive about the Saints, man. And let's will them a win.
Right. Shout out to y'all for tuning in. Pretty much everybody done said what we got to do. We know what we got to do. Um, Hopefully DA leads the troops, and get busy this week. But shout out to y'all for tuning in once again. I know it's a few days after the ball game, but we just wanted to give our thoughts and just talk about the state that we're in right now. So far as the schedule for this week, um, probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be Seahawks, strictly Seahawks talk. So I'll probably do my match stream tomorrow or Thursday, not sure. But our preview show will most likely be Thursday unless something changes. So Thursday we have more of the injury report. We kind of get a gauge of who may not play. But yeah, probably Wednesday and Thursday. We had a match stream and the preview show, and I also might put out some content. Like I said, Payton Turner. I'm really wanting to know where this man is at. So I'm gonna do some digging, snap counts, and all that. See, what's going on with this guy. So that's pretty much it, man. Once again, shout out to y'all, and see you guys tomorrow for the match stream. Match stream tomorrow is confirmed. So this is the WDN Chatline podcast, and we're out. Who that?
Who that, baby?
For life.